Carolina, where the stories rise. There's a queen with a mission, fire in her eyes. 20 years and counting, serving wisdom on the shelves, helping voices find the courage to believe in themselves. She opens up the pages, lets the hidden stories shine. Black and brown author stepping boldly into time. With a mic and a message, she's changing the scene. Everybody knows her name, she's a literary queen.
From the library shelves to the podcast stream, you lift every author, you wake up a dream. Tuesday night at 8 and the room leans in.
Patricia Ball, let it all begin.
SCBookGal, keep shining your light, lifting up the authors, bringing stories to life.
Patricia Ball,
we see your dream, literary queen, literary queen. SCBookGal, let the whole world see
Patricia Ball,
your legacy. From the page to the air, you set it free. Literary queen, literary queen.
yeah.
Hey everyone, it's another Tuesday night, and this is your girl SCBookGal 843. But first, I'm gonna ask you, how are you? Okay. For me, I am good. I am back, and I'm happy to be back, trying to get back on track. But you know what? It is what it is. It actually was cool today in South Carolina. Got a little hot this morning, but when I took a walk, it was like 88 degrees. So now we good, okay? But y'all know what we here for. A new book and a new author. So tonight, now I know y'all know I'm bad at names. So I want to say it's Alina or Alina Smith. So let me tell y'all a little bit about this author, okay? She is an author, a mental health nurse practitioner, entrepreneur, doctoral candidate whose writing blends real life emotion, resilience, love, suspense, and personal transformation. Y'all, that was a whole, whole lot of words going on there, but we all read it every day, okay? She writes across multiple genres, which I love, include romance, dark romance, psychological thriller, urban fiction, and inspirational fiction. Through her books, she creates stories that speak up to healing, second chances, complicated love, which I know a lot about, survival, ambition, and the strength it takes to rebuild after life's hardest season. Let's bring up Mrs. Alana Smith. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are y'all? Hi, everybody. Let's get
Thank
into
you for.
it.
Uh, oh, see, that's my type of author. Let's get into it. So, I read a little bit of your bio. Can you tell us something else that I might have not spoken of, or something else you think we should know?
I think you hit it on the nose. I started writing when I was 14, actually. I actually started with poetry, and that was very sacred for me. It was like all types of pieces of me on that paper. Back then, and I'm telling my age, we had to write everything by hand. There wasn't a laptop or anything like that.
You know
So,
what?
yeah.
So true. And when I say that to my daughter now, y'all didn't have laptops? Look at here, girl. I said, the computer was as big, and I would pull out something and do my hand. She was like, ain't no computer. That's a trunk. That's a car. I'm like, you know what? I
She
officially
just
don't like
don't
your big
she
head.
just doesn't know.
making making me feel old. So I mean, it's the summer, and one thing that I do the summer, it's just because of summer, the education doesn't end in my household. So I gave her a
Nice.
pencil and I said, "Here's these questions. I need you to answer the questions about the book." I gave her the pencil. She sent it to me in a Google Doc.
Oh my gosh.
I said, "I'm
That is
through.
too funny.
I said, I'm through." So tell me, you're an author now. What are your goals for your writing career?
Well, I want to write things that stick to people, things that are relatable, things that make somebody sit back and say, man, what? Or man, she's right about that, because a lot of romance or even second chance, a lot of people have been through a lot of these roads before. So, it's good to have something that can reel people in.
I mean, to read a book and have relatable points in the book, that would make me go and get more books by that author because I'm like, okay, me and this author has some type of connection.
Yeah,
So
that's the
I
goal. I always
love
want to make people feel something, whether it's romance, suspense, urban fiction, whether it's psychological thrillers, no matter what it is, especially inspirational, self help books. We need those. We need those.
yes, we do. I see you have written a lot of books. I've seen your catalog online and I've seen your website. How did you come up with the titles of your books?
Well, that's an interesting question because the way my mind works, I can be having a conversation, I can be listening to just a random conversation, I could just be driving, like, and I'll be like, oh, that's a book, oh, that's a book. My husband just shakes his head at me. Yeah, that's a book. So there's no rhyme or reason. It just comes to me. I could be just kind of sitting on my balcony, just looking by the water because water speaks to me. Okay, and so it's random. I'm not gonna lie, it's random, but my mind is just always shooting out ideas.
Now, since we talking about books, ooh, this book you got. And I'm gonna show y'all the cover in a second. Mm, girl, y'all, the love and the intense emotion on the cover of this book. Let me explain to Miss Arthur Smith. I am a cover girl. If your cover is sitting in a bookshop and I'm like walking down and it makes me stop, believe you me, I'm taking a picture, coming back for it, and adding it to my to be read list. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Since You Fumble, y'all look at that. Okay, ma'am, can you please tell me a little bit about this cover?
Listen, I agree with you on covers needing to be attractive. That's always the goal. I will sit and go through this 50 different ways before I'm like, okay, this is it right here. This is it right here. Because it has to make you look. Sometimes I want you to imagine yourself there, right where they are, or connect in some kind of way through that cover. That's just first and foremost.
Okay, now see, you can't say that because that, I mean, I have a meat and he fine.
Well,
That
but
man, they he fine too.
But that's true. But sometimes things aren't always what they seem, which is kind of like this story. Things might look good on the outside, but behind closed doors, it's not really shaking the way that it's supposed to be. And so that's what this story gets into. Somebody who gave 8 years of her life, 2 kids, gave all of the soft parts of her to somebody, and she stopped begging for leftovers, stopped begging for love, finally chooses herself, and he fumbled. So that's just the way it happened, and she found love.
Oh, okay, okay. I know. See, man, y'all, we have questions we should ask, but I got to intercept and ask, girl, how did you come up with that?
Listen, I've
How did
been
you come up with that storyline?
I've been on my own since I was 17, and I've seen a lot, been through a lot, and I've been through, relationships where people have fumbled, and I'm easy to love. So I'm the one that you lose me, you lost the whole table. You say, what did she bring to the table? I am the table. So I've been through that, been there, done that, and so I was like, let me put a little bit of this in here.
Y'all, she said, they asked, what did you bring to the table? She said, I am the table. I'm stealing that. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that that's a lot to say because everybody is talking about what you bring to the table, what you bring to the table. Literally, do we know what each other's bringing to the table? Because y'all know when we look at TV, right? Y'all know how that butter be going all over the pancake. That's not butter, that's oil. So, are you bringing your true self to the table? Everybody talk about the table, but I love that.
The
I
women,
love
we're pushed and we're patient and we endure so much, and then but it's only so much, before we're just next,
Yeah, I mean, and y'all might not agree with me about the song selection I'm about to say, but when R. Kelly said, "When a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you could do about it," and that is so true. Cause we as women, we will cut a phone off, we'll sleep on it, come back, and be like, "All right, we're gonna try this again." Try this again, try this again. So, listen, fellas out there. If she keeps coming back, she loves you. Change whatever the issue is.
get it
Even
together.
if it's little changes, and even if it's her, tell her what it is. You know what I'm saying? In a manner that is acceptable. Don't bark because you're upset. But you know what? That's a whole nother show. We ain't even gonna go there, okay?
I was just about to say.
That's a whole nother show. So let me ask you a question. What is your target audience for this book? Are you looking for younger readers, older readers, any readers, possibly gaining some male readers? Who do you target your books to?
Definitely a mature audience. This particular book, I would say, is for people who like second chance romance, like that emotional depth of a book. It's for readers who want to understand what it feels like to love someone, somebody who's just like, oh, I want to read about love this weekend. You're out on your beach or your cruise, your cabin, and you just want to sit and feel something good. This is for you, you know. So
That second chance love is beautiful. I mean, it's something about that second chance love book, especially if they go away, find somebody else, come back, yeah, because you always wonder. And sometime the author will tell you at the end why they came back. But it's great for the reader, especially a reader like me, to sit up there and guess what made them finally come back after they left. So I love second chances.
and there's layers
Um,
to it. There's betrayal, motherhood, healing, self worth. I mean, it goes. It's layers in this book. Learning to choose yourself again. So yeah.
all that in this book. Okay, I'm gonna be totally transparent with you guys. I haven't read this one. So the same way you guys are being intrigued right now, I'm beyond that point. Okay? All that in this book?
All of that is in this book.
Ooh, girl. Okay.
Trying to give you
Well,
tidbits without giving you too much. You see, you got to read it to get into it.
man, come on, man. I already got the bowl. I got the spoon. I got the cereal. You ain't gonna pour me no more milk in
And just right out the back from the first chapter, you're going to be like, oh, yep, I said that before.
here. So it's really relatable if you are a female.
And if you got that one friend that, who got your back, that one real one, because you always got that one real one that's like, girl, listen, look, I'm trying to tell you, come sit, we need to talk. Yeah, all that.
All right. I have that envy. Matter of fact, I might call her tomorrow because me and her ain't talking a good minute.
See?
But yes. And the first thing you say when you on the phone with them, girl, let me tell you what happened. That means take your shoes off, put your bonnet on, because you ain't getting off the phone no time soon. So
No, but that one friend who's credible, who every word out her mouth or his mouth is the truth, is gold. Yeah.
I love that. So you said you first started when you were writing poetry. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything from your childhood that you are writing in your poetry help you with writing this book?
Yeah, I would say a lot of the emotional depth, because I was always very observant, even as a child. Writing, I was very observant, paying attention to everything. I was a what do people used to call me? They used to say, "You wear your heart on your shoulders. You're a hopeless romantic." That was always me. I didn't care. It was me. It's still me. Nothing's wrong with the teach his own. But
Oh, that's
I
so
would
sweet.
say that it's funny because when I had this notebook, obviously, wrote everything down. It was a thick one. I had two of them, full of stuff, just full of years worth of stuff. Even as time went by, I remember one time I lost that, and I felt like a piece of me was like buried, like everything just went cold and dark at that time because you can't get that back. There's no flash drive, you know what I mean? And so it made me actually stop for a little bit of time. I don't know, I felt some kind of way. It was like I was grieving, you know what I mean? And so it was, and I just had this, but I still had the ideas. They still kept coming. I would like jot little tidbits here and there, or I would just keep them stored in my head. But then I had this my newfound love, and it created that reawakening, and that's what sparked me to start doing this again. And so that it just got more in depth and more layered. And so I was like, yeah, okay, I'm back in the
Okay,
game.
understandable. But let's step back one more time to your childhood. I just want to ask, what was your favorite story or favorite book as a child?
Okay. Well, we was talking about when I was 14. So even you're not gonna probably believe this, but at 14, I was into Nora Roberts. Back then, I liked her.
Oh my God.
I had a
Oh my
library
God.
down the street I would walk to and just find the romance, and that's when I really was like, "Whoa, okay, I see what's going on here." But see, I
Got a
read, I
whole
read
eye
these at
on me, huh?
night. I didn't want my mom to know I was reading that. She probably can hear me now, but yeah, it don't matter. Time has gone by. So
You
yeah,
know
that's,
what?
that's how I got into it.
That's crazy that you said one of my parents, my friends, or people would know that I'm reading that. I think that about my child. Like I'm in a I have so many books, right? I wonder if my daughter, when I'm away, actually come and read some of my books. Cause now she's getting of age, you guys. Like my daughter is 11 years old and she's going to middle school, and I am afraid. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's intelligent, and she's into Hamilton. I mean, and Michael Jackson, like her newfound thing now. I honestly do wonder, has she ever sat down and read any of my books?
And you'll never know.
I know, right? I would never know. So let's go back to your journey as an author. Are you self-published, or are you under a publishing house?
I am now. I do self-publish now. However, a good friend of mine, her name is Joyce Licorice. She's real big in the industry and in the movie industry. Several movies, that you can stream right now. She actually owns a publishing company, Dream Empire. She published a lot of my books, a lot of my medical books. I write medical books as well, as a psych professional. And so I'm the type of person that, I learn, I observe, I watch, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. So she helped me hone my skills, and so now I do self-publish. It's a journey, but I got there.
Do you love that journey? I mean, because a lot of self-published authors are like, oh my God, I wish I never went there. But I feel that they do that because it's their first book. But I mean, how do you feel about your self-publishing journey?
I would say in the very beginning, when there was a learning curve, it was stressful, frustrated, especially when you're trying to do book covers yourself, because I do my book covers now. And so it can be stressful, but I would say to people who are trying to self-publish and go through those frustrations, just take a deep breath, step back, do your research, take your time. Don't be afraid to ask questions in the right forums because there's so many resources, and just keep going until you get it if that's what you really want to do. Because now, for me, it's like second nature. It's nothing, you know. It's just like another day. So now it's okay, but in the beginning, oh, it was stressful.
Well, I will say kudos to you. You said that you create your own book covers.
I do now
You
because
did
Canva
that with
made me want to blow it up in the beginning.
You did a great. I am so loving this cover and the other ones because I have, like I said, I have looked at your catalog on Amazon. Great job. Kudos to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that because I'm telling you, sometimes it's hours and hours and hours. And you know what's funny? My daughter, my oldest daughter, who's 24, you know, and if I'm sitting spending too much time, she comes in. She's the Canva expert. Mom, all you got to do is this. And she pushes a couple little clicks. And I'm like, how'd you do that?
Well, tell your daughter me and her need to talk because I've tried to do some stuff in Canva and they have like six arms and four fingers. And I'm like, well, where the thumb at, you know?
Listen, I'll give her flowers. She's taught me some things, my little mini me.
So,
But
if
and
you
I don't
know,
I don't want to leave out. She is an artist. She's a professional artist, so she does help sometimes too.
wow, that is awesome.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
hello. Can you tell us her name or would you like to tell us her name?
Oh yeah. Her name is Jocelyn. Her artist name. Oof, I feel bad because I'm trying to think how to spell it because it's Nixus Paints, and she has her own story behind her artist name. But I believe Nixus is Nixss. I'm pretty sure Nixss, and so she really does some really raw, authentic work. She's extremely talented.
Well, kudos to you, baby. We see that the talent runs through the family and continue to make it do what it do, baby girl.
Absolutely.
So we talked backstage before we came on, and I told you that we have a section of this show that is called the fun questions.
Okay.
So let me take the glasses off. Let me get you ready. 'Cause you told me you were ready for this.
Hey, stay ready. Never have to get ready, right?
There you go, boo. So Lifetime saw your book cover. We're gonna bring back up the book cover again, you guys. They said, you know what? We read this book. We are Lifetime Movie Network. The Killer Man Take 'em Back Movie Network. Because y'all know that's what Lifetime do. Somebody kills them, he comes back to life, and then they fall in love. So they decided that they love your book and we are going to make it into a movie. Your female lead has to be a singer. Who would it be and why did you choose them?
Okay. I would have to say Kelly Rowland
Ooh,
because
I haven't heard that one in a while.
well, and she is a singer. We all know that, but she has that soft, grown woman beauty. She has that quiet strength that fits Nia, you know, the main female character, and so I feel like she would be good at playing that mother, that woman who's been emotionally neglected, especially after the last one she did. It was cool. I mean, I liked it, but it was mixed reviews about it. But I would say Kelly Rowland.
Okay. Did you see the movie? Are you speaking about the one that she did with Method Man?
And because I brought it up, I'm trying to think of the name. It was the Tyler Perry one that she did.
I
When
think that might have
she was a lawyer, she was representing a guy who was trying to be. I think it was murder charges, and he was a painter, okay, and he was rich. He had a lot of money, and she fell for him easily, in fact. But a lot of people said a lot of things about it, but I thought it was okay. Um,
Yeah,
I wish I could. You gonna make me look it up now.
girl, I'm already beating you to it.
Google her neck. Hey, look, because this don't bother me. I can.
Um,
It's like at the top.
oh,
You find it.
is this Meta Cooper?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Watch it. You haven't watched it. Watched it or watch
I
it. I
have
mean.
to watch this.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know me. I'ma stop whatever I'm doing. I got two streams. So I had to stop and look, and I'm gonna put that on the to watch list. So I got some days coming off, so I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm
So,
curious to know what you think when you watch it.
alrighty, and I'm gonna hit you back and let you know that.
Hmm.
So we got Kelly Rowland, but now we have to cast your male author. I mean your male character, but he has to be an actor. Who would he be and why?
All right. I'm gonna do this in two parts because we have the guy that she's with who fumbled, and the guy who she found love with. So let me say this right. I would say the guy she fell in love with later, her second chance would have to be Michael Ealy. Just period.
I'm
He's
sorry, I shake y'all. I'm sorry.
because he's that type of man. He's the type of actor. Everything we've watched him in, well, I'm not gonna say everything, but he has that look of a man who we believe is perfect from the outside. Handsome, charming. He knows how to play the good man in public. That's him. Yeah, he can play either
Okay.
part. If I'm being honest, but I would have to say him, and I would say for the one who fumbled, I would actually say Lance Gross. Um, Let me switch. No, no, no. Hold on. Let me switch them around. Let's go backwards. I would say
Okay.
Michael Ealy for the one who fumbled, and I'm gonna say that because um, now I'm thinking about being Mary Jane, where he did appear to have it all together, and he was that one who was charming and all these things, but then he did kind of fumble. If you think back on that whole series, which was everything, by the way. So I would say him for the one who fumbled, and maybe Lance Gross for the one she found love with, because he has that romantic lead energy. Definitely. That steady, patient, confident, consistent. So, yeah.
That's true. Because I really, I don't know if you guys know, but there is this, I don't know what they call it. It's tonight's conversations, and he's now one of the guys on the panel, and they're supposed to be coming to Charleston. And I would love to see him, but I saw those ticket prices. They bumped their heads. um, but you're totally right. He seems like the type of man that I don't want to say it like this, but I am going to say it like that. Like this, he's the type of man that will help you pick up the pieces, give it to you, watch you put it together, and he will carry it carefully to the finish line. He is just that type of man that I see. Okay. So, one more thing. All movies, all TV shows have to have a theme song. What would your theme song be for Since You Fumbled?
I would have to say Mary J. Blige, Not Gonna Cry.
Ooh, girl,
Just
you just
period.
got.
I feel like that fits it just perfect. Because what did she say in the beginning? Well, all the time I was loving you, you were busy loving yourself. She's talking about the years that she put in, the kids, all these things that fits this book. But she's like, I'm not gonna cry.
Whew, you did that because that song right there. I know this is going to sound real cruel when I say this, but I can't wait until my daughter gets her first breakup so me and her could be having a hairbrush around here sing. I know it sounds cruel, but
I get it
you know,
though. As a mother of three, I get it. Trust me, I get it.
it's it's
And
gonna
I
be
got
that
two girls.
bonding moment. You got
Yeah,
two girls.
Two
You gonna
grown
have
girls.
you gonna have to tell me how you did it because oh
Girl, prayer.
nobody
You hear
told
me?
me that.
They're now 22 and 24, and my son is 20. So, yeah.
Oh,
And maybe, you know how girls are with emotional. They think they know what love is, and they think they found love. And I went through that already.
listen, if you can only understand the fifth grade trauma that my daughter used to come home when I used to come home from work, this girl used to be at my door. So, mommy, let me tell you what happened today in school. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm in fifth grade. What are you talking about? So,
See what I tell you
nobody told
earlier?
me.
That's a book.
The MSA Chronicles. I can see it right now. Oh my God. Nobody told, and I'm the only one with the daughter. So
Mmm.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to call you sometime.
girl.
Please accept my call.
I
Okay.
got you. I got you. Just
But
be ready.
before we leave, be ready.
Be ready.
I'm literally, I'm scared. I'm not. I told my son, I have a 24-year-old son. I tell him, if she came before you, bro, you wouldn't be here.
Oh, God. One
I
of
was like,
those conversations. Whew, you brave mommy. Whew.
my God, oh Lord. And I think back to my mom, and my mom had all girls.
When you had the first boy, you broke the chain.
I broke the chain, and it was a beautiful. We had our little, whoa, but it was such an easy child. But that one, oh, she's smart, she's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's opinionated, she's opinionated, she's opinionated.
You know what they tell
Oh,
us when we were younger? Our mamas always say, or our grandmothers, it'd be one or the two. Your child's gonna do to you what you did to me. And honey, let me tell you, 10 times over, they were not lying.
oh, I'm
Sometimes,
scared.
sometimes I'm talking to myself in the mirror and I realize it. And I have those moments where I'm like, man, I was some kind of crazy, wasn't I?
Oh, I am scared. I've heard people say that. They
It's,
say, well,
it's true. Yeah, it's true. So you got to ask yourself, how would you talk to you? How would you deal with you? Would you have listened to that?
okay, yeah, who I'm gonna have to camp outside the school because, yeah, I wasn't a bad child. I just never showed up for class. That's a whole different show, y'all. Lord,
Yeah.
and my Garrett Academy alumni. Y'all know what's up.
Girls, they hormonal, all those things. It's just that comes with it.
Okay, so we got Jesus. We got Kelly rolling. We got Lance. We got, oh my God,
Michael
Elise,
Ealy.
Michael Ealy, and we are not going to cry.
Yes.
That's a whole lot of drama in a book. So that means that book about to be good. So, y'all, you know what to do. Go ahead and get your copies. Head over to her website. Look, all her information is scrolling at the bottom and has been scrolling since the beginning of the show. And she's also on Amazon. So I'm going to put that up so you guys can know where to go. But before we let you go, we always do this thing called the rundown. Can you give us information on where we can follow you on social media, where your books can be purchased? Even though it's at the bottom of the screen, we still like to hear from the author. So go ahead and give us the rundown.
Yeah, you're so I am author Alina Smith on Facebook. Follow me because I do have another group I just made where I would do exclusive content. Where if I'm, halfway through a story or done with the story, I may put a chapter up there and just kind of give you some tidbits on, the journey that everybody else, don't have the exclusive access to. So yeah, definitely author Alina Smith on Facebook, and that is ALINA SMITH. I would say I have links all on my page, but you can go to Amazon. Now, there's an Amazon link that I can't tell you by heart. I'm going to be honest. That's why I gave it to you. But if you look me up, I am not the only Alina Smith on Amazon. So do use her link for that one. Okay? That's why that's so hard to tell you, because I'm not the only one. And in fact, when I did my Goodreads, they mixed me up with a girl who did a bunch of cooking books. I said, that's not me. It was
Oh
a
my God, are you serious?
it was a whole thing. Our books were getting so jumbled up that they finally fixed it after 2 weeks of back and forth emails. Yeah. So definitely.
But
Now,
don't worry, you guys. Don't worry, you guys. What we're gonna do is I have her links. Our blog interviews, our podcasts go on our blogs. So once you get to the blog that has her name, all of the links will be clickable. So they will send you directly to whatever site it is. So if it's Amazon, to her website, to her website. So I'll make sure that the connections are made for you guys.
and every platform that you look me up on, you will see my face. So you will know that it is me. There's only one me, baby.
Awesome. But I forgot to ask you one question. And this would be a great way to end the show. What would you like to say to your old readers, your new readers, and your upcoming readers who are going to be joining you after this podcast?
Um, well, I would say thank you for taking a chance on me and my books. Thanks for reading, supporting, sharing, reviewing. Um, every reader really does truly matter for every author. Every review truly does matter for every author. We all greatly appreciate that. Um, Recommendations mean everything. And for anybody that reads, since you fumbled, I hope you walk away remembering that choosing yourself is not selfish, and sometimes love does not fall apart overnight. Sometimes you slowly realize that you've been shrinking yourself to fit inside something that no longer makes room for you, and that's pretty much what this book is about. So yeah.
Well, it has been a pleasure of having you with us tonight. You guys, y'all know what I say. Check the podcast in the morning, go back tonight, look at this interview, make sure you got the right Mrs. Smith, the right titles, and she got some other ones, you guys. Hold on, you guys. I was on her page and I was looking at some other books. There was another book. It was, ooh, I can't find it now. Oh, I am mad. But she had another one on there that I wanted to read. Um, but check her site because you will not be disappointed. Not at all. But I thank you for being with us tonight here at SC Book Gals and Friends. And please don't be a stranger. Come back because we like to talk.
Anytime, anytime.
Well, you guys, it's been great having you here with me tonight. Make sure you are following me on all of my platforms. And I'm going to put that information at the bottom right now because guess what? This is July Inks Inspiration. Lord, I cannot say it. Every day this month, I will be featuring an author. Tomorrow, it will be two authors, McKendrick Northern and Katia Moon. Yes, I am working on their blog interviews, and their blog interviews will be connected to their books so you guys can go ahead and purchase their books. There are a couple of days that are still open. So if you want to be a part of this free promotion, hit me up. Okay. All of my information is right there at the bottom, and it'll be I'll be happy to get you on. Also, remember, we do have other promotions that's going on, so double check on all of my Facebook page and even check out my family members on the crew. They have some specials going on where you can have your book in Times Square. You can also participate in some of the anthologies we got coming up, and also the Represent Your State campaign. We are trying to help you get your brand out there so you could talk about your books, your brand, and anything that has to do with your publishing journey. Okay. Another Tuesday night in the books, you guys. I'm going to be back here next week with another author. Check this out, y'all. Next week, Tuesday, I'm going to see you here at 8 o'clock. Remember, there's no such thing as an old book because not everybody has read every book. You guys have a great night. Bye.